Hey man, once you're live, just copy the link of the live feed and then paste it to Twitter.
I don't see it on here, so I'm live now. I don't see where that is. Oh, you talking about at the top? See, no.
Hey, what's going on, Blaine? How you doing, brother?
Blaine's so quick with it.
I swear to God, Blaine is hella quick with it. Hey, yo, while we got time, do you want to be a part of this episode?
I gotta forget. JD, what's up, man? Boy, working right now.
Yeah. Blaine says he can.
Yeah, JD's in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, JD's at work right now, so he couldn't be here tonight.
Hold on. So which one am I posting for the link?
Guys, is there no link for the full thing?
That's what I'm saying. Like I have of course the link of the stream itself up top. That's the URL that I'm on now, but I don't know stream URL. I don't think that would work.
Oh, you're live right now, so I got it here. So
yeah, there you go.
I just posted it in Discord for you.
Yeah, do that. Thank you. Oh boy. Here. Yeah, oh, that's cool right there. That didn't help me for what I was doing. Coffee? Yeah.
Did he say he was sliding?
Yeah, he's at work, so he ain't gonna be here.
Who, Blaine?
Oh,
no,
no.
I don't know about Blaine.
Yeah, I'm sending Blaine the invite right now. He's sliding up.
We're gonna say 5 minutes. We're starting at 5. That works for me. Ooh. Christian, what up, man? Yeah, I got your No, we're not dropping Chahi. We're not Lothar, what's going on? We're not dropping Chahi right now. Look, it was a momentary lapse in judgment.
Yes, we are.
Damn, you can't do that. Hold on,
Hold on, wait a minute.
I can't do it. We're not dropping Chahi. It's not yet. Come on, just because she got long hair, she got some hips, she got this.
I didn't have the right to say anything, so.
Say anything about what?
About this whole endeavor of Chahi.
Look, man.
But anyways, how are you guys doing? Lothar, Christian, Blaine. How's the day been for y'all?
Oh, Blaine in the chat. That Blaine? Yeah.
I had to get my headset.
Oh, let me turn you up.
Perfect.
I can't hear you.
Turn you up a smidgen from my end as well.
Turn me up.
All right, cool.
You got some sleep deprivation going on? Damn. That sucks.
It does suck.
But then again, a lot of us probably had that at one point.
It's very true, you know. Lothar be up just reading how much manga all day, though. That's what that is.
Him and Holly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Holly never sleeps. I don't know.
I don't understand how y'all could do this, man. At least you're good, man. That's good to hear, dude. I don't get how people can stay up all night. You know what I
Look,
mean?
I do it very rarely when I'm up all night reading something.
The only time I've ever actually stayed up a lot was when it's a convention. Because then I don't go to bed until Sunday. And it starts on Friday.
No, I need my sleep.
Your boy is like wandering the halls extra drunk.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay. There we go.
Oh, my back.
Yeah, that under control. That's not a good combination. If you're working all day, you're reading all night. Who sleeps? I like sleep too much to be doing all
You
that.
work all day, and then
I got it.
for 2 to 3 hours you read, and then you go to bed just to wake up to go to work again. Instead of like getting no sleep from reading, dude. I can't.
My job be too much for me not to get some sleep.
Right? It's just slow enough at work for me, so then I can just like read at work.
Miami losing by 28 points. Jesus.
Oh, it got that bad?
Oof.
Last time I was like 20. Well,
Oof. Jesus. That's okay then. All right.
20 points.
Game one.
Is it fantasy football?
No. No, it's basketball, man. It's the NBA Finals.
Oh, okay. Monka S, bro.
How do we
Trent, are
lose?
you alive over there?
Yeah, Trent's like silent.
I think Trent's set up right now.
Are we live?
Oh,
Yes.
We're live on YouTube and live on Twitch, so yes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that, man. I can't. It's been a long day, okay? I've been
Oh yeah,
playing
no,
too much
I'm just
Genshin
waiting for us to get rolling.
Oh well, then that's that. I guess that's me then.
Oh yeah, there we go. We're live on Twitch.
Damn. All right. Then. What is going on, people? It is the Hunters Association back again with another episode for you guys. I am JC, aka JC. Oh, what's my other name? Always J Carson.
I was about to say, hold on,
I
wait.
forgot. I was doing my second one. My
Yeah,
old
that's
channel.
his name.
It's my old channel, man. I almost went out to my old channel. Rest in peace to my old channel. Seraph from Project Webtoon. How's it doing? Trent motherfucking Money. You already know who the fuck it is.
You already know.
We got Blaine from... Blaine, do you have a channel?
I mean, I got a channel, but I don't post anything on it.
Blaine from the chat.
Blaine from the Discord. Look,
we
guys.
got the moderator Blade over here.
What
He's the one who helps out with the
Blaine.
What we're trying to do, everybody, is we're trying to get people from our Discord into the episodes. So if you are on a Discord, so therefore you got to join the Discord, and then we'll start incorporating you guys into the episodes and the live reactions that we're doing. So therefore, Blaine is here. Blaine's the first one. Blaine has been here since day one. I feel like Blaine tells us about the chapters that are coming out. Blaine does everything. Blaine is a
one of the only ones who actually joined one of the episodes before.
Yes, Swiss Army knife Blaine is what I call him.
That's pretty much all I do. Just Swiss Army. Feeling here and there.
Let's go.
So solo leveling, 121. Guys, so you know what? At first, I thought this was going to be a mild chapter, but the ending kind of threw me off a little bit.
Did it turn you from 180 bucks?
I almost switched allegiances by accident. I wasn't ready for this to happen.
He was about to swap over to a whole new legion for him.
I wasn't ready. The curves weren't. They threw me off a little bit, but we'll get to those later. We got a little information from Christian in the chat. He linked me a little picture, but overall, Sarah, how did you feel about the chapter just overall?
Overall, I really enjoyed the chapter, especially with the beginning, as to seeing Beru just absolutely body the Lich King, and the Lich King is just like, oh no, I'm dead.
What do you
and
do?
Then seeing as to how like the Knights Guild was trying to conspire for the dungeons. to try and get Sung Jin Woo on their side, you know.
Exactly. What?
And they were like, "Oh yeah, we can extort the dungeons so that we can have Sung Jin Woo join us." You know,
it was a smart plan.
It's a really smart plan for that, but.
Indeed.
But like the way they were thinking about it, I was like, well, you know, you have other high tier guilds that can outbuy you guys, you know,
That's actually
like it's
true.
nothing. So they could completely outbuy them for the gates because as we've seen before, you had to buy the gates.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole point. You have to buy the gates, so you had to bid on
there's
them.
no point of trying to, you know, have Sung Jin Woo come with you to a high ranked dungeon if you can't outbuy another guild, you know.
That's very true.
Facts indeed.
So Blaine, how did you feel about the chapter as an overall?
It was good, man. Beirut, man.
Of course.
Dude is lethal. And when he screams, I just waiting for that scream to be animated. Because every time he does it, it's just the power and the chills I feel just from reading it. Just can't wait to see it animated.
Just from seeing,
I think he's just showing off, man.
It's just like it sends chills down your spine. You know what I mean?
It does. It does.
Trent, overall chapter, how'd you feel about it?
I kind of on the same wavelength as you. I thought it was going to be mild potentially, but it heated up. On more spaces than one. More spaces than just seeing baby girl. I was kind of excited to see the Sung Jin Woo demand because I kind of like I haven't even put my review out yet or my reaction out yet, but I kind of like basically called it a couple panels before, and it was something that we had already been talking about for a while as far as him being able to just solo dungeons with his shadows. You know what I'm saying? So it basically kind of was pretty cool to see that come to fruition when he basically was like, yo, I gotta, we gotta fulfill this dude's needs. Like, what else are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If we can't accommodate this dude, like, we're basically up shit's creek.
Exactly. So here's the thing for me, guys. So when it comes to Baru, right? So we know that from the last chapter that when it comes to the undead, Jinwoo is a necromancer. He is a shadow monarch. We get that, but we saw that when it comes to his orders, when it comes to Baru and his orders, and no matter if we're on the same side, if Jinwoo says, "Hey, get rid of X, Y, and Z," Baru's gonna do that. And we saw Baru literally, like, one shot a person, or not really a person, but call him an NPC that caused a dungeon break in China, and the Chinese nation rank hunter was the person who got rid of that dungeon break, who completed or beat that dungeon break, right? So for Baru to do that, and for everybody else that was there to see that, I feel like that was kind of like a monumental point to show how strong Baru was, number one, or to show how strong Jinwoo was at the same time, because if Baru is that strong, then how strong is Jinwoo, right?
Yeah, I actually thought they were gonna say that at one point when he was talking about how strong the shadows were, and they can go from in turn to, well, what does that mean for Sung Jin Woo? But he didn't go there. But that's definitely a point that comes if his shadows are this strong. How strong is Sung Jin Woo?
Right. So what do you think about it, Seraph? Because at one point he did say that just Baru and a couple shadows are stronger than some of the largest guilds in their country just by themselves. So how do you feel about that? Yeah, exactly. Yes, how do you feel about that?
I'm trying to refer the question again. Sorry.
So think about it like this, right? So you have Baru, who is stronger than there are no nation levels in Korea, South Korea. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's nobody stronger than Sung Jin Woo in South Korea.
So at that point, Baru is, you can just say, actually, he's stronger than anybody in South Korea. So just Baru himself could probably take out most guilds in South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at the guy from the Knights Guild, the head of the Knights Guild, saying that just Baru and a couple shadows are stronger than the actual guilds in South Korea. He was talking about that. So I'm saying, how do you feel about the world or just people starting to acknowledge that Sung Jin Woo is this strong?
Oh, they're probably terrified at the same time, relieved because he is on their side. You know, seeing as to how one man can literally solo an entire A rank dungeon by himself, much less his own shadows can solo an entire dungeon. They got to be terrified. So like seeing the way as to how the way the Knights Guild reacted at first, seeing that they were super scared, was expected. But then they were like, well, if they're under Sung Jin Woo's law, maybe we can get Sung Jin Woo to come help us. That's where the joyfulness comes, because then other countries can try and recruit him for that.
I mean, I guess that's true at the same time, because like Trent said that there are, the entire world at this current moment is trying to recruit Sung Jin Woo, right?
Pretty much.
From Russia to Belgium, freaking literally everybody. China, States, obviously.
I don't know what's going to happen in the story, but do we think that Sung Jin Woo is going to entertain? Maybe not entertain. He's not going to leave South Korea, in my opinion, because his family's there. But at the same time, do you think, let's say Trent, do you think that he's going to maybe work with some of the other countries that are trying to recruit him at any point?
At this point, he's got a wheel and deal. You know what I'm saying? Because we already learned about the little dragon shit or whatever.
Right.
So we know that he is going to basically be freelancing. Now, is that going to be kind of deemed as almost kind of like a world savior thing, or can it just be deemed as, again, just for his own advantage? But I guess it's really up to, I guess the personal opinion. But I think he'll be a little bit all over the place. But he's going to want to protect the family, so he's going to want to protect his home. But again, when it comes to other, I want to say relics because I've been reading Tomb Raider's King. But when it comes to just other, other clues about the system and all the other kind of stuff, he's going to be going around.
I would think so, too. So, Christian in the chat said that, so Jin Woo became the Shadow Monarch, meaning there was no one in the past. I would think that, was there?
There was one.
I thought there was a Shadow Monarch in the past.
No, he said in the chat, he said there was one.
Oh, okay, there was one in the past. Never mind, I read that wrong. A little tipsy. Anyways, so my question is for everyone was that damn, I forgot what it was. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's about Gogun He, and damn, I really don't remember, guys.
Are you talking about the American?
No, because it wasn't about the dragon. It was something about Jin Woo and his power. I don't remember.
You talking about with the former monarch? Since that's what Christian was talking about, or are you going something else?
Okay, if there was a former monarch, then do you think that the actual dungeon boss from the A rank dungeon was referring to that monarch, as in he was going to talk to him? Because that was last chapter, but at the same time, Baru just decimated him, one shot him. But I feel like it was like when he said, "I want to go talk to him." Do you think there's a hierarchy there somewhere, or do you think that
that's the weird part?
I think it is just because of the sovereigns that we've been introduced to so far.
Yeah, the other monarchs that we've seen.
So I definitely.
It's almost as if Sung Jin Woo should be, from what that dungeon boss kind of said, or was kind of seeming like. It seems like he assumed Sung Jin Woo was going to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, "Yo, I thought we was all on the same mission," type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
It makes us wonder what happened to the previous monarch, and the fact that the lit doesn't know about it now. Because how long has it been since Sung Jin
became
the monarch?
I would say about almost a year past.
Yeah, it hadn't been that long. You're talking about less than a year, maybe a year and a half at most,
or something like that.
Was it during the Baron shit?
He became the Shadow Monarch a little bit before that, just in title in general.
I would assume it's around 5 months to a year. 5 to 10 months, because not a lot of time has passed since he's became a part of the system.
Yeah, it can't be too long.
If he became the Shadow Monarch, that means the Shadow Monarch had to die in some aspect, right? I mean, he just has to pass away, has to die, somebody killed him. It doesn't really matter how it happened, but if he's the new one, that means the old one is not alive anymore. Yeah. So
the way the Lich King was talking, it seemed like that he was still alive, per se.
Well, I mean,
I'll go talk to him right now. Just hold up, you know.
Well, maybe he was still referring to Jinwoo, but I mean, maybe he wasn't.
Yeah, we just don't know as regular manga readers, webtoon readers.
I need to know.
I can't say anything, and I can't tell you. Sorry, you got to be in suspense.
Oh, wow. I didn't think you knew that one, but I guess you did. All right, so I don't want to go into this one yet, but at the same time, there was a shock to my system, guys. I wasn't ready. Okay, see, I knew that Jinwoo was going to have a third member. I knew it was going to happen. I did know that, you know, they were working on it. I didn't know Jinwoo was going to ask somebody. I figured all this stuff out. They showed a picture the first time, and I was cool. I knew they were going to ask for it. Then they showed the full body picture, and I lost my mind.
Your mouth dropped.
It did. I was.
I think I seen that in your video. You were just like, huh?
So Trent called me out there before it and said that you know, we might as well forget about baby girl, and I don't want to forget about baby girl. Look, she's still number one in my heart, but I forgot about her for 2 seconds. Hold on, you guys will be.
It's more like 10 seconds, man.
Calm down, Blake. Calm down. 10 seconds is a lot.
Good job, Lothar.
We're gonna throw her up here real quick so you guys can see. Look, you don't throw up the full body. You don't throw up the full body like this. This is her. Look, this is her in season 1. They showed her. This is her the first time. Maybe not the first time they introduced her, but very beginning. This is her in season 2. She got that body. Okay, you guys see it right there. We're putting it down right now. So therefore,
she was bad hiding. She was being bad sus. She was being mad sus.
that I wasn't ready. So it's gonna be new girl versus old girl, because if you remember correctly in the chapter, after baby girl saw the post, there was a shaking of the ground. She hit the ground. She was
pretty upsetty spaghetti, bro.
She was trembling. I don't know about the shaking of the ground.
No, it went outside and it said rumble.
Outside they showed her apartment building and it said rumble.
Her apartment shook.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think she punched something really hard.
She was mad jealous. Like, you just don't do this. Hold up, because you have to understand. You're not gonna be. I'm not a woman, everybody. So as you already know. But here's the thing: if I'm jealous, you don't tell me. You don't tell me no, and then invite some other girl that might be hotter than me to the guild.
That's true. That is gonna look a little. I didn't really think about it like that.
That's a little suspect. I mean, she got the long hair. She got the body. She got the curves. And you talking about, like, you told me no, but you told her yes.
It's a problem.
Hey, she got family ties, but hey.
Look, Holly, what's up? You're not gonna come out here and do that. You're not gonna just take that line down. I'm not sure what she's gonna do in the future, but do we think that she's gonna confront Jinwoo about this decision?
She's got to.
She got to, right?
No, she was too mad and upset not to. And especially how she was trying to join anyway. So, yeah, I don't think she's going to take this line down.
She came and knocked on my boy Jinwoo's door, like his literal door, asking to join the guild. Went through 2 tests, not 1, but 2 tests. Went through PTSD for my boy Jinwoo. And then still got denied. Only to look online to see an IG model come up there with the post. How are you going to let an IG model come before a baby girl? Is that what we're doing right now?
Hey,
Hey,
now hold on. She had the likes though.
She had over 2,000 likes. But hold on. Number one,
It was way more than that. It was way more than that.
200,000, 200,000, 200,000.
211,000.
It was
Yeah,
it was
she
quick.
was
She probably
verified.
got over 1 million out of nowhere. She was already famous to begin with, but then we throw the Sung Jin Woo in there, like it was outrageous.
Now, are we gonna get a? First of all, I don't know what I guess that the SNS or whatever is their like their social media site. They're basically Instagram. Are we gonna get a? Do you guys think we're gonna get a portion where Sung Jin Woo gets his own little Grammy or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to grow his popularity or some shit like that.
What's he gonna do? Take pictures of Maru eating something?
I
Yeah,
don't think he really cares
Sung Jin
about
Woo
that.
fan
But at the
base.
same time,
Uh-huh.
but what is
Like, I mean, honestly, with the way it's looking right now, since he's nationally discovered, there's really no point of him like making an Instagram for himself or anything like that, or Twitter. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The
everybody-
whole world knows who he is.
hey, he can monetize it like they be doing.
But that's true.
Sponsorships. Hey, have a whole bunch of chibi shadow pictures
Now,
thrown
peep
up
game.
there.
I don't know if y'all seen this. This is just a little minor detail. Did y'all see old girl had a mask on?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, really?
Yes, I did say that in my reaction, but at the
You
same
did.
time, some Krishna came to me and said, like, that was a part of Japanese culture before.
Korean culture.
Yes.
Oh, Korean,
Korean.
Japanese, yeah.
Yes,
was-
but we ain't seen nobody in a mask yet. So besides like that one dude that had a mask on, like
Yeah,
that was like his
this is
character.
Corona.
You
They
know what
could
I'm
have
saying?
just throw it out there.
I thought that was an ode to like not an ode to Corona, but I thought that was you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like a semblance of the times.
Yeah, I thought so too. Since we hadn't seen anything like that yet. So
Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys, what is her role in the guild? She's not. I guess you can say. I mean, she's not going to fight,
They just really needed somebody to just be there.
but at the same time, like, you got to
And
think
she's
about
famous.
exactly. She's famous.
Probably just PR.
And
Exactly.
doesn't she do something for what does she do for the other guild right now?
You talking about for her Geno's father's guild? She's just like a PR person. She's just on TV. So, I mean, at this point, I mean, Geno takes care of the everyday workings of the guild. She's gonna post pictures on Instagram, and Jinwoo's gonna do his thing. I mean, that she works perfectly for the guild. She doesn't have to get into any fights or anything. She's gonna be the public face of the guild pretty much, and post pictures. Is that what we're thinking that she's gonna do? That her role in the guild?
she's gonna be handling media for sure. I don't know if she's necessarily gonna be posting pictures, but from her, they're showing her working with the director and stuff. She'll definitely take care of the PR stuff that needs to be
Yeah, I
done.
mean, she's already doing PR right now for her dad's guild. I just read it. I went back to go see what she was actually doing inside of her dad's guild.
He's doing that, and Jinwoo got the selfie with Jinwoo before anybody else did.
And that's also true.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. So we got everybody asking Sung Jinwoo, the entire world is asking Sung Jinwoo for his help or to join the guild. At the same time, we got Go-Gun Hee like literally bending rules for Jinwoo to
Pulling
stay
all
in
the
South
stops just
Korea.
for him.
I'm talking about
He
He has to.
he
Well,
does
he
just
has
real
to.
quick before we go there, Lothar Christian, I don't think we're taking it that far. I think y'all
What
going
are
a
they
little
saying?
too
What are
deep
they saying?
into it about the promotion.
What they say?
Yeah, of course he's not going to be doing commercials and stuff, but she still has to take care of a lot of stuff that goes on that happens with Jinwoo. So that's why he asked, "Are you okay with stories?" Because stuff is going to happen. It's Jinwoo.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to handle that for the guild and the guild business.
He's got the
Right.
MC
The
vibe.
business aspect.
Yeah.
And like not necessarily appearances, but maybe keeping the track of like dungeons and like what dungeons that they can obtain or whatever,
Yeah, and
So
keeping
being
certain
an
things a
assistant
wrap.
with Eugene, trying to keep things in check like Eugene does. Because Eugene does most of the negotiations between other guilds and things like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I
Making
want
the
that to get
public eye.
misconstrued.
Right, but they may need two for global like at this point, if Sung Jin-woo is going to be Sung Jin-woo might get to the point where he has this type of contract where he can just do solo dungeons in like almost all countries. So if he's just getting people to like manage specific regions, you know what I'm saying? And then he can just continue to send shadows to whatever dungeon he needs to basically, take over.
Do you think that's gonna happen though? I mean, like, is the story gonna go to the point of Jinwoo just sends the shadows to whatever, gate and gonna be like, okay, y'all take care of this?
We're already at the
I don't
point of
think so.
where he's
Jin
strong
Woo is
arming.
still trying to level up anyways.
Yeah.
All he wants to do is level up.
Yeah,
So-
which people at this point, like, as dungeons are getting more serious, people are gonna want or need
that's
something
what
to
it
depend upon.
was. I remember. Thank God y'all.
You found out what you was talking about?
Yes, from like 20 minutes ago. So they were talking about how the amount of dungeons that were opening up and the amount of people that were awakening new powers were spiking. What is that about?
Ooh,
Only
I don't
one
know.
person on this panel knows.
So I'm saying, like, here's the thing. I mean,
You go high.
Jinwoo is a player, and he's going to keep continuing getting stronger. But at the same time, there are more and more dungeons, or not dungeons, or gates opening up, and there are more people getting stronger and trying to they're actually reawakening and waiting for their test to see what kind of their A rank, B rank, whatever. There's a correlation there, but I mean, like, you can't have more gates open up. Like, eventually, this gate right here, there's a dungeon break because they can keep up with the amount of gates that are starting to open up. There are more gates opening up. Can't keep up with it. More dungeon breaks are going to happen. So I feel like the world in general is kind of getting out of control with the amount of dungeon breaks. It's like, or dungeons that are opening up, or gates that are opening up.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Don't know, and we know the monarchs are on the move
exactly.
as well. So,
what is it about you? Point is, what is it about Earth at the current moment that more gates are opening up, more people are awakening, monarchs are here? Is this ground zero for like a war of some sort? Are we thinking that?
Papa Smoke said he came here to warn us.
Did he?
Pop. He was talking about prophecy, right? Papa Smoke.
Yeah.
What if this was the prophecy that was supposed to unfold?
What was the prophecy?
They didn't tell us.
Oh, God. More mystery that I can't figure out. Okay, so there, as of right now, we're having more issues than we can handle. Can we agree on that as of right now? Goku and he said this was preventable, but at the same time, it still happened. So Jinwoo can't be everywhere at once. Can he?
Can he? But realistically, he can't.
He can't.
I'm gonna be real with you. He can't.
He could send the shadows.
The only way he could be everywhere around the world right now is, like you said, if he sent the shadows to go do the fighting for him.
Okay, at least for Korea, he can. Do you think? I'm not sure how big Korea is right now. I don't lie to you guys, but do you think at least for Korea, he can handle most of the bigger gates, the A ranks and above?
Most of his shadows can probably handle A ranks and above, no problem.
Could.
Especially since he already established a bunch of different factions for his shadows. Like, we have the Knights, we have the Bears, we have the Orcs. Now we got the Ants.
Hold on, but how does that work for the other guilds that are in Korea? Because Jinwoo has the ability to, go by himself into a gate now that he is actually negotiating it. Do the other guilds just step aside and be like, hey, you know what? We're not gonna, It'll
probably be the same aspect of you gotta outbuy it. He's just giving him permission to be able to solo the gates, not the permission to have the gates.
No.
Which, the way things going, he's probably gonna get priority anyway, because the guilds being strong enough.
That's the case.
Nah, they didn't talk about that, but I'm pretty sure that's still the case. Because for most of we'll say the regular gates, you probably still have to pay for. But like these AA and these S tier, I'm pretty sure there's no buying those.
Yeah, I get that part. Oh yeah, but at the same time, like Christian said in the chat, that Jinwoo has to attach a shadow to someone or be there physically to, for a shadow to, be there. He just can't. I mean, he could send one. He could send a shadow there, but they have to literally run there or jump there, fly there, or whatever.
Just
But with the way
I'll
things
stay
are
on the
looking,
problem.
with all the representatives coming to him, he can still do that by inserting a shadow there.
Without them knowing.
Yeah, I mean, we've already seen it with all of the hunters inside that training session.
And
He inserted shadows into all.
Is that kind of cheating though? Like, hey, you know what? Oh, put a shadow in there just in case there's a gate, so I can go steal it from you.
I mean, if you're greedy enough, yeah.
So, is there a limit? Like, so
is it really greedy though? Because it's like he's really the only one that can utilize most of the functions of most of the benefits, I guess you could say, of the gates. Like he don't even really be giving a fuck about the core, like the shit that's worth like the money, like the cores or whatever, or the ores or whatever the fuck. But yeah, he really is in there for leveling purposes and like system purposes.
he don't even know what he's leveling up for, though. That's the weird thing about it for me with Jinwoo. Like, he wants to continue to get stronger. He wants to level up, but he doesn't know what he's leveling up for.
Like here's this the thing though. It's kind of hard because would you not? It's not hard. It's not even hard. Would you not want to level up? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you woke up and you can continue to, you notice that, oh shit, I can continue to level up.
Right?
Would you not want to continue to do
stronger
that?
and stronger?
But at a certain point, what do you like? You're leveling up to fight things, but eventually you're gonna out level the things you're fighting. It's not gonna be even funny.
He already has for most of it. But
yeah, that's true.
At the same time, this has even more. This is even more deeper than the fight of it or the fun of it, because originally he had that goal to save his mom, and now shit's gotten deeper. So he's really just trying to solidify himself to basically be able to handle whatever comes to
him. Then
somebody tell me what Holly just said, because I am
out
of it. No, I do not.
Whose dad said that the gates and monsters were a prelude to the real war. I went to double check that it was in the manual. Okay. Yeah, so there is a giant war coming, apparently, from the prophecies.
I feel like there was something like that I remember, but I don't know. People in my chat be just saying a lot of stuff, so I can't remember which one is which.
Pretty sure while he was talking to Dung Suk.
So this is just so what we're saying is
he was in America talking to Homeboy.
Yeah. So we're saying that this is the gates and everything is just a prelude to what's actually coming. But Jinwoo doesn't know. He doesn't know that. I found that.
No, he doesn't.
So at this point,
he doesn't know it, but the system does.
He's just getting stronger for sport now. At this point, like
well, do we know? Because at the beginning he said he knows the system wants to make him stronger,
right? But he doesn't know for what.
He doesn't know for what. And at this point, he has to get ready for the double layer because he know that's coming up.
Oh,
so
that's
a
reason.
Him, I'll be leveling up too, because I got to go face him again.
So the double layer is what we're actually at the current moment. That is his actual goal. He knows he has to go to it because he has that key. I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I don't think. But here's the thing. I think. I mean, that's not necessarily still the reasoning of him continuing to level up. Like that's just what he's like. I just don't think that's just not what you do. Like I don't even think that even if he wasn't pursuing it, him living his day-to-day life, he would probably still level up at certain things you were doing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like obviously in his certain position, he's doing extra shit. There's dungeons that don't appear to him or that don't appear to other people. At that point in time, you're already intrigued enough to be like, okay, I need to figure out what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why this shit's happening. Even from the original, the jump off of that double dungeon, like at that point, your whole life is different. So you got to pursue whatever the fuck is kind of right in front of you.
Okay, so I get that, because if you go back maybe 120, about like 40 chapters ago when he fought against Demon King Baron, he wasn't. I mean, be honest, he wasn't. He was strong enough to defeat him, but he wasn't strong enough to defeat him without help. He still defeated Demon King Baron with help from what's her name, Seraph?
Ezel.
Yes, I knew you guys remember her name for some reason.
Hey man, the fakes is what gets me.
Wow. So yeah, without help from her, he wouldn't have defeated Demon King Baron. So I guess hasn't been that long since that fight. I mean, I know it's been a long time for us, but it's only been a few months for everybody else. Well, for everybody else in the series. So I mean, it wasn't that long ago. He almost lost the fight. So he's going to keep continuing to level up until he can't anymore. Is there a cap for his level? Do we think there's a cap? Is there a maximum? Level 100 is not the maximum. We know that, but you think it's the maximum for Sung Jin-woo and how strong he can get?
I'd say no, just because they say he has no limit.
Okay. And it did say he has infinite potential.
Gonna beat everybody. Is that what? Okay, was this? All right. Sung Jin-woo is unlimited. He can't be stopped. Okay, so actually for this chapter, it was kind of open ended. So where are we going from here? Jin-woo has he has an official guild now. Goku and he said is making negotiations for him to solo any gate that he wants. Where does Jin-woo go from here? Where's the story go from here?
Man,
nobody
knows. Game.
Are we going to the double dungeon? Are we going to see a montage?
I mean, the double dungeon is coming, but I was saying this a couple streams ago. We gotta know how the format is. There's a wrench that they get thrown in the plan, which is probably the stuff that's been going on now. I still think there's going to be at least one more thing before we actually get to the double dungeon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see something small before. I was thinking the same thing before we get to the double dungeon.
Man,
I see the name, but I can't pronounce it like in my head, so I just keep saying double dungeon.
Oh yeah, that does it. Oh,
well, I put the thumbnail in the Twitter chat.
Nice. So I mean, as far as I know, I can see a montage of Jin-woo just sending shadows into gates and getting stronger because he don't really have to go into them anymore, unless he just really wants to or something out of control. But I don't see anything happening that's going to challenge him into the double dungeons. I'm not sure where the story is going to go at this point. I'm totally lost. That's why this series keeps getting me, because I don't know what's going to happen. Seraph, do you know what's going to happen?
I can't with you.
I don't know, man.
Seraph.
I don't know, man.
No hints. If JD was here, he'll give away a hint real quick.
I mean, there's so many threads too, man.
What's the fun in giving hints?
I mean, yeah. I really want to.
It needs more suspense for you to figure out.
All right, At this point, I guess we're gonna throw it out the chat. If you guys got any questions, any theories, anything, go ahead and put them in the chat right now, because at the current moment, I got nothing.
But if you do want a hint, I will give it to you.
Nah, I can't do that.
I don't want no hint.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Okay, cool. See, I would have gave you a hint only if you guys are okay with it.
Oh, well, okay, then, yeah. Thomas Andre said he was going to go after Jin-woo. I mean, that could be a possibility. I still think the nation level hunters are a little bit stronger than Jin-woo is at the current moment.
Well, he's got two problems in America.
That's the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard.
What? Whoa.
He's got two problems in America right now.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's got Andre, then he's got the American Association too, and the plans they have.
Okay.
Bro,
how are they gonna bring out a giant ass dragon, but not even haven't used it yet?
Dragon's hold on, what? The dragon's dead.
Yeah, but the dragon artifact.
Yeah, but only a mage can use it. That's why they're trying to give it to Jin-woo or use it as a bargaining tool for Jinwoo.
Yeah.
But he's the only strongest mage that can use it. But I mean,
Would you think that this next part would be America trying to go about negotiating?
convince him, but I don't think Thomas Andre really wants Jinwoo to come to America. But he did. I could have swore he said something about revenge, right? Did he not say something about revenge?
Oh yeah, no. He definitely wants to fight Jinwoo.
So is that? Can we get to that next? Hold on. What about that one guy? Dung.
Yeah.
The
And
dude who
he
got off screen?
by Jinwoo's dad. I feel like he's coming. America, like, this is America's arc. I feel like America's coming. I'm not sure what America's gonna do, but maybe he's gonna try to do something against Jinwoo. I'm looking at Sarah's face to try to figure it out if I'm right or not.
I hope he doesn't. It's not gonna be good for my boy.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing once again. Okay then. My theories.
Just cover up my face.
My theories are trash to the wayside. I've got nothing.
I mean, I guess in a sense that's good storytelling in a sense because he's laid out so many threads, different hits for different things going on right now. Now we know solo leveling usually doesn't get that deep, but there's a lot of plot points that are out there right now where they could take the story. So honestly, especially how you said with the way this one ended, I don't know necessarily what's coming next in these next couple of chapters.
I could have swore Thomas Andre left Korea after the talk with Gogun E. I mean, it never showed him leaving Korea before the Jeju Island raid, but I mean, we have to assume that he did leave.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the whole thing with Japan and, their traitorous ways, So, I mean, that could be a plot point eventually. Have I said that I don't know what's going to happen yet? Because I just don't. I know nothing. I'm grasping at straws here. I'm looking at Sarah's face. He's not telling me anything. So I've got nothing. So at this point, anybody else got anything from the chapter they want to talk about? Anything at all?
No,
Trent
I'm
Money?
good. Well,
You
so
think?
long to the
not
Alliance.
for real.
So nothing else from anybody else. So once again, any of y'all want to join the discussion for any of the episodes? I guess number one, you got to be in the Discord.
And number two, you got this up.
Did we run through prediction?
Yeah, the prediction was what's happening next chapter, and I don't know. Yes. Do you know what's gonna happen next chapter? What is your prediction, Trent?
Oh shit, I don't got none, man.
Exactly. None of us do. None of us do. We got nothing.
Plots that can happen within the next couple of chapters. You just got to figure out which one it is.
It could be anything.
Yeah,
Like
that's the problem.
I'd have to have a direction to go to, then I can start to predict that. As of right now, I have nothing. Nothing for you guys.
And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, that is what made this one fun for sure. Because I don't know.
Because they can take it so many different ways. But
one question from the chat is Trent. How is the slime animated? You're supposed to be watching.
Trent.
You
muted, kind.
Ask me next week.
Oh.
Ask you next week. Okay.
I'm
We're postponing to next week.
I got y'all by then for sure. At least 3 episodes down.
We'll get a full explanation of the first 3 episodes.
For sure.
All right, guys.
I need a 2-page essay.
Hey, you'll see a reaction.
Oh well, yeah.
I
guess there's more questions because everybody was asking if you're gonna react to it. I said I don't know.
I don't even need 2-page essays. I just need that.
They're asking Discord if you're gonna react to it, and I was like, I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little gas reaction.
So you get a reaction from Trent. I want to thank Blaine for joining. If you guys want to join, just get the Discord. I'll figure it out from there.
Should we do like a poll, a random hat draw?
Random ass draw. If you guys want to be in it,
Toss names in a hat,
just hit me
pull
up
out
on Discord, and then I'll figure it out from there. Just tell me if you want to be in there. Discord is gonna be linked down below. For everybody else that's in here, we are out of here, guys.
Make
Gotta
sure
work
to
in the morning.
like, subscribe, hit the bell if you guys want to stay updated.
Yeah.
And make sure to check out
all that.
Twitters, everything. Twitch too,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we out, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.